Okay, welcome. Sorry, sorry about that. Welcome to a new episode of the Great Yard Shift with Osias. I'm Osias, and before we get started with this week's session, we got to handle the important stuff. Out right now on the website www.mindofosias.com, as well as SoundCloud and YouTube, my remix version of Leon Thomas's "Mutt, the Dog of Disco" is still available. After this session, I will be taking it off as being a free download. Again, I only have it for a download. I've only allowed it for a download for like a week, and after that, you can't download it. So, yeah, you're out of luck. I have to wait the next time I drop another remix, as well as other remixes such as Bohagan, Snow Allegra, 50 Cent, Trina, Her, Jacket Edge, and many, many more. So please stay tuned for the next week when I drop a new remix. I'm not really sure my drop, but I'll think of something. Now let's get started on this week's session. Sorry, a little off. For this week's session. Now, this week's session, like I said last week, I was gonna bring up an old session that hasn't been finished and either pretty much review it and edit it. So what we're gonna review is one of my songs. A song that is actually available on the website if you join now as a member, a song that I made called New Cotton. A while back, I made a remix to it because the original one has a couple of samples, uncleared samples that I know that if I were to put it out mainstream would be somewhat of an issue. So I had to think of a new plan to figure everything out because I wanted to make sure I wanted to do the song, but I couldn't use the original instrumentals for it. I could, but I have to get it cleared. And even though I did send an email to the person that I sampled from, I never got a response back. So I'll probably put it out and have to pay in the long run. But for now, I still want to do a remix just in case. So this is the first remix I did for my song called New Cotton. This is the remix that I made for it that I was kind of iffy about. Sitting there just sitting looking around. Now you left with my song. That's supposed to get down. Get I'm on your type of flow. Boom, that's that crown with the long. Hitting this forgotten. Working at the side, slugging the new cotton. Sliding with a step song, get dropping. Sliding, gotta keep it going, no stopping. Working sun up, working sun down. Gotta get mine while I'm still stepping it down. No matter where I live, take the never give. The opposite of that, I ain't giving a rib. Fucking bad work. Okay, that is as much as I'm gonna play for it. It doesn't sound that bad, but I wasn't feeling it the same way I felt the original instrumentals for New Cotton. So I wanted to redo it. Because again, even though it sounds good to me, it wasn't on point. It wasn't making me feel like, ooh, this could be it. Or this could be something. So what I started doing was pretty much change the whole energy of it. Something a little bit more different. Now, what I got right now is kind of like, I would say it's definitely Afrobeat. And I changed the tempo from a whole nother standard. Like with this one, this remix that y'all just heard, this one is pretty much the original tempo, 84. This new one that I've done for New Cotton is 93. So it's a little bit more up tempo. And again, I've started on this a little bit, and it's definitely something. So I first started was on the I started on the loop right here, this African beat percussion. Once I did that, put my own bass line. Just to let you know, the key is in E minor. Just to let you know. So once I did that, once I had the bass line with the percussion loop, the African beat percussion loop, I started thinking like, I want to hear a clap in it. That was the first thing that clicked in my mind, so added the clap. Added 2 different claps to it. See? That's the first clap. And this is the second clap. Once that happened, I'm gonna say the hardest thing I've noticed, because there was a time where I used to start with the melody first, then percussions, then the bass line. It seems like I'm doing everything a little bit in reverse. Not intentionally, but I've noticed this, where I might start on the bass line first, then the percussions, then everything else. I've noticed that a little bit. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So, only time will tell. But yeah, I did come with I did think of a melody, somewhat of it. I ended up using one of my instruments that I'm gonna be honest, I bought this, but I have yet to use this. It's called Supernova. It's part of the whole Propeller Head Reason factory. It's actually a good sound, nice synthesizer. It has an old school kind of like 50s synthesizer, electronic feel I like. I think that's what made me like it. And I used one of the instruments and got something like this. Hold up. Right about here. You can hear the like nice synthesizer. Like a nice wah-wah synthesizer. I did have to do some minor editing to it. Then I added my vocals to it. So basically, I chopped my vocals up a little bit in Arcade. Basically what I'm saying is work from sun up, work from sundown, work from sun up, work from sundown. So that's how I wouldn't say the verse goes, the hook goes, but what I would call it an intro hook, probably. Yeah, there we go. Like a chant. So yeah. Right here is the other part, my verse right here. I'm not going to work on that right now. For the most part, this is what's got me kind of like, not bothered, but had me somewhat paranoid. And this intro going into the verse, it sounds good, but again, I'm trying to listen to it very thoroughly so I don't mess up, because I want to keep it simple. I don't want to add too much to it. Just want to add enough. So. Now, as far as the idea of the whole mood I want to go, it was a little bit difficult to find exactly what style I wanted to put this in. As far as, do I want to go for more of a drum and bass jungle influence for this one, or more of an Afro beat? So what I decided was to go for more of an Afro beat than going for a drum and bass jungle type of feel for this one. So again, that's what you hear is the percussions, the Afrobeat percussions. But I'm still like unsure as far as this being the synthesizer that I'm using, the melody for it. It sounds good with it, but I think my problem is I always want to use complex keys. And I always have to remember that people remember simple keys over complex keys. That's the truth, really. Like, I can be as complex if I want and nobody will remember it, but if I use something simple, just a simple key, such as just using that, something simple as that, they'll probably get more, people will probably remember that more, which is funny yet sad. And again, though it sounds good with it, I'm not happy, but I'm not pleased by it. Because I'm still trying to see if I might want to switch the path, like change the melody a little bit, but I want to keep it on site because, again, this is not going to be a dance track, okay? I'm talking about working a 9 to 5. I'm on this song, so how the hell is this? I could probably make it danceable, but to me, I feel like this matches the mood more, an Afro beat type of feel for this type of thing. I'm just gonna mute my vocals right quick. I'm just gonna mess around and try a different type of chorus for this one. This I'm just pure, just like want to figure it out. You can shake it, you can shake it. I could be thinking too much. That could be it too. Yeah. Again, I'm not pleased by it. It's not bad. I'm just not pleased by this. I'm talking about the synthesizer I'm using. I'm not pleased by it. Like, I like it, but I don't like it, if that makes sense. So because I'm not really sure about it and I don't like it that much, I like it, but I don't like it. I feel like I just put a sip and just expected the best. I'm trying to see if I can have to try a different instrument, a different synthesizer. But again, it sort of matches the mood because I want to go for like a mellow type of, but not mellow, but like a mid-tempo type of feel. Not really, yeah, mostly mid-tempo. try something else. Let me use this one. This is another synthesizer that I've used previously that you've seen. It's called the Legend. It's basically like old school synthesized sounds from like the 70s, 60s, 80s. Pretty much anything that was synth pop or synth wave or that type of sound of the 80s. Let me see if I can try something from this one. I think it was it you I was trying to figure out? No. Yeah. Yeah. Nah. Mm-mm. Sometimes I need the acapellas on there so that I can hear it, so that I can make sure the shift, the lead, whatever matches the mood. The bass line is fine, but yeah. I'm also on a little automation. I'm gonna silence the claps right about here. No, I'm sorry, not there. About here. There we go. No, wrong spot, wrong spot. Wrong spot. About right here. There you go. Let's try this. Not bad, but still missing something. The synthesizer makes it sound too, I don't know, what's the word? It's the word I'm trying to look for. It doesn't fit. Not for this. Not bad, but still. It's one of those sessions where I'm so lost of what exactly do I want to continue with, as far as do I want to add a synthesizer, because I feel like that it's needed, because I keep switching my ideas a little bit as far as what I wanted to add. Like at first I'm thinking this sounds good. I'm thinking this This one I'm using by Legend. This synthesizer from Legend is working. It sort of does, but not exactly where I want it. But I'm not feeling that, like, not that. Like, it's a good synthesizer, but ah. Uh, I gotta end this session early. It's again with specials. I'm gonna end this at 1:30 because I always said I was gonna end it when it comes to stuff like this. Hopefully by Sunday you'll hear an updated version of what this remix has become. And if not, we'll have to wait to the next episode where I'm doing my little thing where I'm reviewing and editing something. We can edit this back again. Again, thank you for enjoying this. Don't forget that. Here we go. Out right now, available on the website www.mindofosize.com as well as YouTube and SoundCloud. The Dog Disco remix by yours truly of Leon Thompson's Mutt is still available, as well as T.I.'s You Don't Know Me Afro Island Connection remix, as well as many other remixes that are still available right now on the website, as well as YouTube, SoundCloud, and many other, well, semi other parts. I'm so frustrated with this session right now, so I'm not really thinking clearly that much. Again, y'all stay safe out there. Stay tuned for next week when I will be remixing Young Jeezy's All We Do. So stay tuned for that next week when we as everybody, y'all view me remixing Young Jeezy's All We Do. All right, peace out. Let me work on this session, man, because this thing is for real. Peace.